Good morning, tribe, and welcome to the donut shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, proprietor of said donut shop, which is actually just my kitchen here. And if you come, you have to bring your own coffee and donuts. I will supply you with the coffee, but y'all got to bring the donuts. I'm trying to get this lighting set right. There's not a good place. Hey, Todd. Good morning, Todd. Good morning, Tina. The tribe gathers. So while you're gathering, I'm going to drink more coffee. I'm still need to rebuild my energy from the trip, and my stomach is feeling a little roogie. Hey, good morning, Tammy. So it was actually Mrs. Weather's birthday while I was up in Minnesota. And so we celebrated it last night. I made Chinese food, and Mambo Weather, Mystery Weather made a really delicious tres leche cake, and ice cream, and gobs of sugar and fruit and meat and shrimp and chicken and stir-fried rice and the whole kit and caboodle. I ate way too much. When I was up in Minnesota, I was basically running on cup of soup and Spam, if you saw the pictures. Hey, good morning, Jordan. I didn't want to make any mess and do anything. Oh, yeah, Todd, I will do that. I definitely remember toasting to Mrs. Weather, the awesome wife, while we were sitting in your front yard, 6 feet apart, maybe a little farther. Yeah, so here we are. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. This weekend I need to get a bunch of stuff done around the home and on the net and everything. I'm thinking I can finally start doing the, if not daily plant posts, but pretty close to daily plant posts. Hey, good morning, Curtis. Yeah, it's still really hot and humid out. And so I'm in here. You can see there's condensation on the windows. When there's condensation, we have single pane windows. When there's condensation on the windows, I don't like taking my computer out there because I know it's going to just fill with water. Hey, good morning, Donald. Friday doesn't mean anything when you're a farmer. And frankly, it doesn't really mean much when you're more or less self-employed either. But I like to use it as the Friday nights. Oh, shoot, no. Normally Friday nights is like the family movie night, but Mystery Weather, Mambo Weather won't get home from dance now until after 10 in the evening. So that kind of makes it for a late movie. Hey, good morning, Jessica. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning, Deborah. Hey, a new roof. Okay. That gives me something to talk about. Deborah, after they put on the roof, I don't know where your water heater is, but years ago, we've been in the house 20 years. We had the roof replaced about 10 years ago. It's time again. We are one of those crazy ass Texas houses where they put the hot water heater up in the attic, and then ours is a gas water heater, so we needed the exhaust vent. Well, during the putting on the roofs, hey, good morning, Serenity. They didn't get the vent put exactly in the right position again, so the exhaust from the hot water heater was just basically going into the exhaust. Luckily, I have carbon monoxide monitors up there, so I had to move the vent around because it never occurred to me that they would not put the vent right back where it was. They would just randomly pick a place to put the vent. Also, in the process of putting the new roof in and nailing the stuff, a lot of just wood chips came falling down. So you got the plywood and you're putting the nail through to hold the shingles on, and where the nail comes through, little bits of wood falls down. Well, actually, a lot of wood falls down. And so the drainage trays around the water heater and around the AC units got filled with bits of wood. So if they overflowed, the wood would just clog the drain. So you had to go up and clean all that out too. So what I'm saying, Deborah, is after, they are pretty much done putting your roof on, but before they leave, go up and check your attic and make sure all the vents are still in the proper place and none are broken. And if you need to clean out all the wood chips from different drainage trays, be sure you do that too. Yep. But the other story I want to tell. So my boss, he was talking about, Medicine Man, it makes it big. We're going to be millionaires, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to buy this truck and this house and all this stuff. Well, not the house. And I was thinking, well, I'm going to get the roof replaced on my house and get the interior and exterior painted. That would be awesome. And, after that, I don't know. Get fiber optic internet connection. Yeah. All right, Kelly, thank you for the update. So the heart arrhythmia, it was a valerian. Yeah. Valerian is good for, up to like 10 days, but after that, it can start causing problems. So you need to be careful with it. It's not a daily dose sort of herb. Hey, good morning, Donna. Glad it worked. That's the whole tribe is there. That's what tribes do. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I got gunk in my mouth. Okay, yeah. So wild sunflowers, the petals of the flowers are edible. The unopened buds, I know several people who boil them, and then when the buds are really small, boil them in a bit of salt water and then saute them in some butter. And I found, doing that on their own, they're just kind of meh. But if you mix them with other foods after that, you can just bulk up the foods and then they're okay. They kind of have the texture of Brussels sprouts. Something, I would say. And flavor-wise, kind of Brussels sprouty too. I wonder now. You really want to boil them. I'm wondering if roasting the wild sunflower flower buds with a little drizzle of sea salt and olive oil might work. That would be good. The seeds themselves are very high in oil, and so oil is calories, but they're also very small compared to the more domesticated giant sunflower seeds. And so generally they're not worth it for humans to put the effort to try and extract the oil from them. They just leave it for the birds. And then the birds come and eat the seeds, and then they poop other seeds that they collected, and then you get a better plant diversity. Okay. The sunflower oil, though, is good for the skin. Let's see. All right. Yeah. So Kelly, the bottle with the valerian, it did not warn you about that. I gotta tell people, if you're taking any herbal supplements, do some reading, some background reading. Check the website, the manufacturer's website, and even like WebMD. Some of those, and find out where there might be issues. So, Hey, good morning, Terry. How are you today? Tina with her words of wisdom. Yeah. So, I mean, in the end, the herbs are still chemicals. They're still going to have effects on people. Like I said, the cobra venom is all natural, but definitely not all safe. So you need to kind of know what you're doing. You can't just trust the person, unless it's me. But you need to have if you are self-medicating with herbal medicine, it behooves you to spend a little more time studying the things and helping understand what you're doing. Here's a good one. The thyroid issues, the lemon beet balm. I need to look that up. I wasn't aware of that. Tina. No. I count on you for kind of reeling me in some from my my evangelism of herbs. Yep, the Benadryl causing people to bounce off the walls. So with the Chinese adoption thing, one of the tips for the 14-hour flight back from China to the U.S. with the kids is give them a dose of Benadryl to just kind of knock them out, because it's just easier that way. But they also recommend before leaving China a few days, try a little bit for, first you don't want to make, you make sure they're not allergic to it. You don't want to have an allergic reaction on the plane. And two, about 10% of the people, the Benadryl works like speed and makes them hyperactive. So, lemon people, Melissa official. Okay, sorry, easily distracted. Let me just pop this up here. So this is one that doesn't work with thyroids, but yeah, the Benadryl. I can't remember which daughter. One of our daughters gets hyper. No, it's Memba Weather. Yeah, because Minnie Weather, she's really allergic to cats, and so Mrs. Weather started keeping Benadryl in her purse if we ended up someplace with cats, and then Minnie Weather, takes the Benadryl, but then she gets sleepy. Does anyone want to tell Melanie about foragingtexas.com? Yeah, so Melanie, if you pop over to foragingtexas.com, www.foragingtexas.com, I got the 225 plants currently there, but there's also a link to, let me put it up, to my Amazon store, where I list the best books for edible and medicinal plants, especially for helping identify them around here. Okay, so yeah. And then on there you will find, well, like I said, a bunch of plants of all over Texas, medicinal uses, and then in the Amazon, let me put this up there, and then of course my website. Yeah, so that has the all the information there. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I suck at self-promotion. And of course, there's my YouTube channel with, wow. If you include the donut shop, there's probably hundreds of over 100 hours of video of me. Let's see, there were different comments going on. Let's see. Okay, wild asparagus. This is awesome. So you want to get it when it's young and short, and then you just reach over and grab up by the top and kind of twist, kind of bend and pull, and whatever snaps is tender enough to eat. Or you can do the farmer way, is you just cut it, at the base, and then when you get to, so you have a bunch of stalks, you cut them, at the base near to the ground, take them, stick them in some water in your refrigerator until you're ready to eat them, and then you take them out of the water, and then you kind of snap them, and where they break, it's what do I say? Something you need to experience, you need to practice a little, but eventually you can just snap the asparagus right where it is most edible. I don't know if this is helping you or not. But I generally I tell people to harvest greenbrier the same way they harvest asparagus. So in your case, I will say harvest the asparagus the same way you harvest greenbrier, where you just go to the end and just kind of pull, and where it breaks, that's what you eat. Yeah, so I've been playing around with different logos and stuff. Um, it's kind of neat. I don't like the brown color one now. Here, let me do this. I can do this thanks to Wazoo Survival, and they're paying for the StreamYard account. Whoop! Oh, let's see. There we go. Okay, hopefully this is, yeah. Okay, so the Foraging Texas website. I'm a little behind on the current Facebook, Instagram links, but over here on the left-hand side is all the plants, how to help keep afloat, my book from Amazon, and of course, how to find by different types of plant. Is it a bush, cactus, lichen, mushroom, palm, vine, weed? You can find by plant color, or the flower color. You can find by the fruit or seed pod color. You can search via the environment. You can look for plants that have specific powers or uses, and then even geographic location, season, and then all sorts of other interesting information too. And then, of course, all the articles I've been writing over the years for magazines and stuff like that. And then all the videos and audio podcasts and my monthly article for Charm East Texas. Ooh, I need to write that. Yeah, so tons and tons and tons of stuff here. Lots of plants. Like I said, over 200. I think it's currently 225 plants. Yeah, so something to check out there. Let's see what if I do. No, let's just go back to me now. Okay. So yeah, I've been experimenting with. Oh yeah. Oops, did I get it? Yeah. So if it's about 2 feet tall, as long as it is still, just a straight shaft, once it starts putting out the side little thin branchy stuff, at that point it's too late to harvest. It's going to start turning bitter. But yeah, it's if you snap it under, snap the big stalks off, it all grows back next year. It grows from roots. If you were to dig up the asparagus roots, you'd see this giant root mass, and so it just keeps growing and growing. Now you don't want to harvest every single stalk. Harvest maybe a third to half of them, and let the others grow. But yeah. Okay. I keep trying to scroll the screen back up. Okay, so let me here. Can we do this? Dun, dun, dun. So there is the logo. You see it has like see-through ability and so forth. I'm still playing around with it though. If you see up in the corner of this broadcast, there's the red, white, and blue Foraging Texas logo thing that kind of looks like the Texas flag. That's what I want to do with the Foraging Texas logo, is make it look more, like have this blue and this red, or sorry, this white and this red. But I'm still working on that. Oop. Okay. Yeah, I'm not feeling the tan either. Black looked too dark. Part of it was finding a color that showed up on the yellow and on the the green tree and the blue gray sky and all that. And so it gets complicated. So There we go. So, oh, cool. Glad you like it, Melanie. Okay. Hot pink. Maybe. Probably not though. But yeah, I like my website. I just haven't had time. And then of course, working with Mrs. Weather to completely redo it. That'll be exciting. Still, we're running behind. Part of the problem is wow, what is that going on? There's aliens. I guess the camera is having a hard time deciding the light. There we go. Ooh, if I do this. Okay, sorry, easily amused. What was I saying? Oh, there it's going again. Maybe this isn't the best place to sit. Foraging. Oh yeah. So to do everything on the webpage that I want to do, we're gonna have to actually pay for hosting and so forth. So I'm gonna still look into that. Yep, squirrel, definitely squirrel. It's like now I'm kind of power. Easily amused. Okay, any plan? So something really weird happened last night, and I'm still trying to understand it. And that was while we were celebrating Mrs. Weather's birthday. Mambo Weather, Mystery Weather. We need to pick a name for her. Said, "Hey, Dad, when are you going to take me hiking?" She has never really shown any interest in going outdoors with me, and probably since she was 4. And so we decided, well, okay, definitely. So Saturday morning, Mambo Weather, Mystery Weather. We'll go with Mambo Weather. That was her name years ago. So Mambo Weather, it is kind of annoying. And I are going to go on a short little hike just at a nearby nature preserve. So we'll see what happens there. I'm kind of worried because the mosquitoes and the heat and everything, she's just going to be really annoyed by the whole experience. So we'll see. But she's been wanting to spend more time with me, which is pretty cool. So we'll see what happens. So that's my main plan. And then doing a whole bunch of stuff for Foraging Texas and hopefully Medicine Man Plant Company too. So, but yeah, we'll go out early. She gets up early. Usually she's up by now doing her homework here at the kitchen table, but since I'm here, she's probably not going to come down and do that. Yeah, she does homework in the summer. She's trying to get ahead of the game. So when she gets to school, she knows high school, it's going to be a lot harder. And so she is taking simplified versions of the classes she'll be taking at her freshman year so that she doesn't have to work as hard during the freshman year so she can still focus on dance. There are a number. I like Martin Dyes State Park, April. Martin Dyes Junior State Park. It's up by Jasper. It really depends on what part of East Texas, because East Texas, is actually a pretty big swatch. But the Village Creek in the Big Thicket Nature Preserve also has some wonderful sandy, secluded beaches. Really, any of the state parks over in East Texas are really nice. I've yet to find one that really is disappointing. I found some more west of Houston that are kind of but The East Texas ones, those have all been really, really nice. Pretend you're a domesticated wife. Good luck, John. Good luck, John. Hopefully John can hear me in the background. But if you just want to sit and soak, Village Creek in the Big Thicket is nice. If you want to go paddling in a kayak or canoe, Martin Dies Jr. and some of the other parks around the Martin Dies Jr. area are really nice. There is the Angelina. The Army Corps of Engineers has some land also along the Angelina River that's really nice, and they have a big park there, and I can't remember the name off the top of my head. So I'm going to drink more coffee. Oh, so update on Medicine Man. As far as I can tell, our stuff was not made yesterday. So I think now maybe next week, or maybe not until the 27th. Yeah, Sam Rayburn. Thank you. So the Sam Rayburn area, lots of good like feet soaking areas. Keep in mind though, lots of alligators in that area too. Yeah, I don't know. This endless stream of trouble. Ooh, maybe I should do a man of constant sorrow, but I'm not a man of constant sorrow. I know I was like going to sing on Friday, but I haven't had time to work on a song. So maybe that could be a good one. But that one doesn't feel truthful because I'm generally a happy dude. Frustrated a lot, but not sourful. Yeah. There's a difference between sorrow and frustration. I would say, I was thinking the waters right now in Texas aren't all that cool temperature-wise. And if you're out, there it is again. If you're like out on the beach or something, it's actually going to be really sunny. So you want to bring like a beach umbrella or something to give you shade. Hey, Missy. Good morning. Bluegrass is awesome. I love the high lonesome of the bluegrass. So, yeah, you're a little late, Missy, but that's okay. Davis Mountains there, yeah, okay. Now, if you go way west, that's awesome. It's like within 100 miles west of Houston, those state parks are kind of bland. But once you get farther out again, then they get really cool. And there is there's that light again. That swimming hole thing way out in West Texas. I can't remember, Belmara Springs or something like that. That's supposed to be cool. I haven't been to there. Okay, what else do we got? All right, yeah, I guess we're getting close. Wow. So on this computer, I updated the hard drive and updated the memory, and so now it's kind of a rocket, but it definitely chews through the battery quickly. Yeah, Belmora. Okay, so yeah, if you head out to West Texas, the Belmora, I've heard really, 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 really good things about that. So, and Belmora State Park. So, yeah, check that out if you want to, swim in nice, cool waters. Big Bend is closed. I wonder, because it's like the least visited park in the nation. So I mean, the hordes of COVIDians getting sick there. Crazy. Okay. All right. What else we got going on? But yeah, I used to just splash around in Spring Creek here, but the bacteria count is pretty high, so I don't do that. Ah, they had a pot. Okay, yeah, that will do it. Bummer. Okay, yeah. So on the immune pill, we are making 5 or 6 thousand bottles, and then on the liver and the male libido and the blood pressure and the brain pill, we are making 2,500 bottles. Yeah, of each. Um, the nice thing about it is, well, good or bad, depending on how quickly they sell out. We need to sell the first stuff, not all of it, but we need to sell, at least a third of it, so we can get the money then to make the next batch and have it rolling that way. So most of the money for the first 2 or 3 years just goes into making more product and building our clientele. So, but eventually we'll be making money, hopefully. Oh, Barton Spring, yeah. That's cold, and yeah, it's kind of weird. Oh, Stacy, yeah. So here, let me put up the link here. Medicine Man Plant Company. And I'll actually label this link. My herbal medicine company. Yeah, so Medicine Man Plant Co. Just started out. Well, we started back in January, and the COVID has screwed up all our production and everything. So we still actually haven't got any product out. So everything is currently listed as out of stock, but soon, very, very, very soon, please, Lord, please. We'll have stuff available. Okay, and then so my website, www.foragingtexas.com, and there is, like I said, there's over 225 Texas plants that are edible or medicinal. Lots of big pictures. It's designed to help you actually identify, find, and use the plants. And then as time permits, I have another 300 I still need to add. So working on that. But yeah, Robert, it's been like I said, the originally they were supposed to be made in April, and they keep being pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And so frustrating. All right, everybody. And speaking of which, it's time for me to do Medicine Man stuff. So until Monday, have a great weekend. Stay cool. Stay out of the heat if you can. And if you do, make sure to drink plenty of water. Make sure there's a little salt in there. And then I will see you all on Monday. So love to the tribe very, very much. Thank you for your support. It's great knowing every morning I'm going to hang out with my friends here. Okay. Until Monday, see you later.